Michael, you are a marketing major, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Do you have any plans for after school? I know you're just a junior right now, but what are you planning to do with that major?
I'm trying to get into some type of business firm, maybe some more sports related or something that has to deal with maybe a company like Nike or Adidas.
Oh, yeah,
some with advertising, their products and such.
Since you're a student athlete, what is it like balancing your schedule between practice and studying? Is it really hard, or do you have any advice for people who are trying to do that now?
It's tough. I have an agenda that I pretty much write everything down when it comes to classwork. Every class, afterwards I write down, homework. I try to plan it out accordingly, with practices and games and such, and when I need to work on my homework, or, when I have time off to not do my homework, and, where I can fit it in another time. So it's definitely, it works in your managing skills. It's a lot different than high school.
Yeah.
But being a junior now, it's a lot more comfortable. You know what to expect. So, the advice I can give to people coming in as freshmen or as such is just, you have to learn to manage your time.
Now your season's just starting up. What do you think the season's going to be like with your prospects? I know you've got several new players coming in on the team.
I expect it to be exciting. The talent that came in is they're young, especially in the defense, but they're very talented. They're very calm on the ball, and especially some of the new players in the midfield and up top are very talented as well. Can put the ball in the back of net. So I'm hoping for good things. I suspect we should have a solid team like we did last year.
About what age did you start playing soccer, and how did you get into it?
I wasn't the biggest kids growing up. So soccer was one of those sports that I kind of could be my size in and still play. So I started everything around age 3. Got the hang of it right away, and I was already at 3 playing up in age 5 groups, and just went from there, stuck with it ever since.
Did you always play goalie? Or?
No. Funny story how I got to be goalkeeper. I made this club team in 6th grade as a midfielder, and the first game the goalkeeper didn't show up, and so since I was a new guy, they're like, well, we'll put Michael in goal, and I had a shutout. They didn't score on me, and I love the position ever since then. Just been getting better at it.
Are you excited about how soccer's finally starting to maybe get some recognition in America with the success that the American team had?
Oh yes. I get, especially in high school, you get all the time. Football and basketball are the main dominant sports, and no one really comes out to the soccer games because a lot of people don't understand it. But I think with the World Cup, I had a lot of people come to me and tell me, like, man, watching the World Cup was very exciting. I love watching the games and such. So I think hopefully, with the World Cup, it's going to grow and people become more interested in it.
Now you're the goalie, so you're kind of the last line of defense on the team.
Oh, yeah.
If they get past everyone else, all the defenders, then you're it. So what kind of pressure is that like? Oh,
it's major pressure. It's one of the reasons why I like the position. I like having the pressure to take on the challenge. It's exciting though. When someone gets a shot off on goal, it's exciting to make that save. Because it's more like a reward when you do make the save. You do get the blame if you don't make the save, or you still get the blame if you couldn't save it as it is. But it comes with the position. But I enjoy it.
So talking about pressure, you made the co-captain this year. So what exactly does that entail? What are the responsibilities?
You have eyes constantly on you. From the younger players on up, you set the example on and off the field. The kids come to you on the team for advice about schooling. They come to you about advice on the field. What can they do to improve themselves? And it's just a constant pressure. But it was nice to be able to get the co-captain, because it shows that the players on the team do have respect for you. And I'm just going to do my best to be that good example for them.
Right. What does a typical practice week look like for you?
It consists of starting out kind of tough in the beginning of the week, and then easing up as the week gets on to pretty much the last day. We just scrimmage inter-squad. But it consists of anything from functional training to circuit training, getting a lot of shots up, working on defense, patterns and such.
And your coach will be watching this interview on the Rail Splitter Report, so do you have any words for him?
It's been a pleasure playing for you, and I hope to get you a national championship this year.
This has been Nikki Harville with your Rail Splitter Report.